Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Walker. Welcome back to another video. So if you've been following me on TikTok or even here on YouTube, you've been seeing a lot of NBA related content because I just personally love the NBA and I like tying it in with my job. So I thought I would push that a little bit further and make a new series where I actually create vintage graphics for NBA teams. So I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from the retro branding and retro jerseys of these older teams, but a lot of teams, like the team I'm doing today, don't even have jerseys and uniforms from back in the day. So it'll be fun to kind of fill in that gap and create a cool new branding style for them and kind of imagine what would their branding have looked like if it was 50 years ago, 60 years ago, etc. So before I start the video too, I want to give a shout out to Luke Designs. I think it's LUC Designs. It'll be up on the screen. I thought of this idea on my own, but I actually just a couple days ago found his Instagram page, and he's been doing the exact same thing with NHL teams. And so I want to give him credit just because it's basically the same idea. I'm just going to come to the conclusion that maybe I saw one of his posts on Pinterest or something, and it kind of planted that seed in my head and gave me the idea, and now we're here executing it. So without further ado, I'm going to go on ahead and get into it. All right, so before I talk about the designs, I'm just going to address what just happened on screen, the no more webcam thing. So when I was recording this live, I did have my webcam on, and I don't know if it was something I ate or what, but I was just chatting, bro. Like, I had no idea what I was talking about. So to save us both from cringing too much from listening to me talk live, I'll just do a little voiceover and get it done quick. So basically what I'm doing is I grabbed a couple different pieces of information where I could just copy and paste them if I need to, and the logo so I can get color swatches, and then I just went to work. I have in a separate window a Pinterest board open with other vintage branding, and I'm just using that as reference to see if any ideas pop up that I can twist into my own way. A lot of vintage branding, if you look it up, is very text-based because they didn't have a lot of resources back then when they were first starting out printing things to do all sorts of crazy digital stuff that we have now. So it is pretty basic, but what that does is it limits you to only having a few different options, but then you get to see how far you can push those few options, and that's where the fun is in all these different kinds of vintage throwback designs. And I really wanted to keep the Miami feel as best I could with thinking about like summer heat and fire, obviously, as that's what's in the logo. And I haven't made a vintage graphic in quite some time, so going through the next couple of teams, maybe I'll get that feeling back. But for now, I think I did a pretty good job. so that is all the logos done. I'm really happy with how the top row came out. I think they all look very cohesive and they fit well together in their own little package. The rest of them are good too, but they just lack a bit of cohesion, so I'm going to work on that for the future. And I also threw in the logos on a couple of different colors so you could see the different variations, but I think I'm personally going to stick with the ones on the white background. Those look the cleanest in my opinion. So yeah, that's how the logos came out. Apologies for the scuffed editing on this one. I think I'll just do voiceovers from now on until I get a little bit more comfortable on camera. But regardless, I think the logos came out pretty cool. And let me know what team you want me to do next. I might take a little bit of a break from the NBA logos and switch it up, so I can wait to hear back from you guys and let me know which one is your favorite. And like always, if you enjoyed it, leaving a like, I'd be really appreciative. So that's it for me. Take it easy.